Hi, this is Lori. In this video, we're going to talk about using the OR Advanced Search tool to help us make our searches a lot more effective and efficient. First, we're going to start with an example about barbecue chicken. There are many different ways to spell barbecue. So if I spell barbecue this way, BBQ chicken, I get 39,400,000 very delicious looking results. Another way to spell barbecue is this way, bar-b-q and chicken, and now I get 17,400,000 results. So I got many fewer results with this spelling, so it's probably not as common as BBQ, but I got different recipes that came up. What an OR search will let us do is look for either spelling of barbecue in one search. So to look for both variations of barbecue, I'm going to use the OR technique, and the OR technique has a little bit of setup to do. First thing is I'm going to type a parentheses, and then I'm going to enter the first spelling of barbecue, BBQ, and then I'm going to put the word OR in, and I'm going to use OR in capital letters. That tells my search engine that it's a tool to use for searching instead of a word, and then I'm going to type in my second variation of the word barbecue, and I'm going to end with another parenthesis. So what the parentheses do is they tell the search tool when to start the OR part of the search and when to end the OR part of the search. It's kind of like putting up dividers or walls that say inside these parentheses is my OR part of the search, and I'd say BBQ or barbecue, and I've also added the word chicken out on the end. So this gives me many more results. In my first search, I had 39,000. In my second search, I had 17,000. In my third search, I get 59 million results. So it gave me many more results when I combined both of these words, BBQ or barbecue chicken. And you may be out there saying, hey, wait a second, there's more ways to say barbecue than just those two. I have another search queued up that lets me look for barbecue or barbecue, both spelled the long way, two different spellings, or BBQ or barbecue chicken, and now I'm up to 63 million results. So as I've added more terms in this OR section, it's increased my search results. So OR gives us more results, and I use it to look for different ways of talking about the same idea. So in this case, I'm using synonyms for barbecue, and then I've added the word chicken out there. So the OR tool is a really effective way to look for multiple ways to say the same thing in one search. So I've looked for barbecue chicken. Maybe I want to get a little bit more specific, and I'm going to type in apricot at the end. A friend just told me about this great barbecue sauce that she made with apricots. So now I've got recipes up here for barbecue chicken, spelled in many different ways, with apricots. So I can combine the OR search and the ability to pick out keywords to really help me drill down into exactly what I want. So I'm looking for recipes about barbecue chicken with apricots, and if I want to make it even more specific, I can type recipe in, and that's going to help me narrow my results even further. So let's switch gears and bring this back to a criminal justice application. Capital punishment is a really good topic to look at this OR search for, because there's so many different ways to say capital punishment. So if I just type in capital punishment, I get 29,500,000 things. If I expand that to capital punishment or death row, I get 67 million. So I've grown my search results. I've added in a second term for capital punishment, and it's given me more results. So again, I enclose that in parentheses to kind of separate it out from the rest of the search, and I'm using OR in capital letters to show it's a tool instead of just a word. Okay, so I can also add another element to this. If I wanted to know about capital punishment and women, I can add the word women in, and now I'm limiting my results to just websites that have women. The website has to have either the word capital punishment or the word death row, the phrase death row, and the word women. And I can go a little bit crazy with this. There's lots of ways to say women. I can actually have two or searches in the same search. I can stick with my search for capital punishment or death row. I can put the AND connector into my search and then put two new sets of brackets and talk about women or females or gender. So gender would get us a lot of information about the death penalty and how it's applied to men or applied to women. So I went kind of crazy here, and I have two or searches that are built into one. So what this is letting me do is doing, oh gosh, probably about 12 different searches at the same time. If I had to do them individually, I'd have to type in capital punishment and women, capital punishment and females. But what this is letting me do is it's letting me take all of these different combinations and do them at once. Speaking of one more combination, I can use the site search to narrow this down even further. If I type in site:/gov, it'll limit my results just to government websites, and it'll take away things like Wikipedia down here or deathpenalty.org. Click the search button, and now I'm getting things that are specifically from government agencies, and those would tend to give me some statistics for sure and some credible information. The OR tool is a really powerful tool to help you become more efficient searchers and do lots of searches more quickly, especially when what you're looking for has multiple ways to say the word, such as capital punishment or death row, women or females, or even in your personal life, looking for recipes for barbecue. I hope this was helpful. Please let me know if you have any questions. Take care.